What's happening? So sometimes when sets get released, there's cards that are made to pair together. Today we got Lycanroc and Spiky Energy. Let's go to the deck list. So the new Lycanroc from Journey Together has the Spike Clad ability. Is when you evolve it, you get 2 Spiky Energy from your discard and attach it right away. It does cost an extra energy to do the attack, so you can either find another Spiky Energy or a Psychic, because that's what we're playing, because we want to get damage on the board, and we're going to use the Psychic Pokemon Uxie in order to do that. It does 20 damage to every Pokemon on your opponent's board. And you're going to keep doing that until they knock it out. And then come up with Lycanroc, where it does a base of 40 and then 40 more damage for each damage counter that is on the active Pokemon. So every time Uxie is able to get its attack off, that adds 80 damage to Lycanroc's attack. So that's why we're going to try to leave it there as long as possible, even maybe come up with another Uxie, because we do want to get those Spike Energies in the discard. We're going to use the Earthen Vessel. We're going to use the Ultra Ball. We're going to use Research. And we're even going to attach the Spiky Energy onto our Uxie starting on turn 2, because it will add more damage every time the opponent attacks. The Spiky Energy adds 20 damage per Spiky Energy that you have on your active. So put it on Uxie first after you attach the Psychic, and then once it gets eliminated, boom, you got your Spiky Energy in the discard. We're going to play 3 Jamming Towers just to jam all the tools that people are using right now, and then go for the Neutralization Zone on all these big basic stage 1, stage 2 decks. I even got 1 Turo in there. So if you do have a Spiky Energy you need in the discard, just Turo it up. The energy goes into the discard, the Pokemon goes into your hand, and then you will be able to use Lycanroc to accelerate that energy from the discard to itself. So that's how it works. After you watch the video, make sure you go to the Damage Counters podcast. We put up our latest episode yesterday. Go check it out. Let us know what you think. Until then, let's go see this deck in action. I did get to go first. It's a Archaludon. Okay. What do I got? I got the Uxie. Don't want to put I'm just going to Uxie down, Buddy-Buddy, and then Iono. Which unfortunately is going to give them... Okay. Archaludon playing Fire Energy. Got it. Don't know what's coming. Blaziken. Okay. Alright, unfortunately we're going to Iono them. And my other 2 Ionos are going to go down to the bottom, so that stinks. Rockruff Duskull. There we go. We want to get rid of that Spike Energy, but we're just going to Iono and try to find a switch and an energy, which I can't. So we'll just do this. We'll put the Rockruff down. We'll put the Jamming Tower down, and we will just hit end turn. Put up to 3 Duskull from your discard to your bench. Yeah, okay. Good thing I didn't read what that was, but glad I didn't. It wasn't a useful attack. All right, so we got our Archaludon, Greninja, EX, and Blaziken. Wow. Okay. Wow. We got some big boys here. Now the good thing is they have a full bench, so I can attach to here, retreat, and they're gonna get Blaziken already. Ooh, you know what? This makes me think we should put a Devo in. But here's the other thing. They have all EXs. That neutralization zone is going to be key if I can get it down before I lose the game. All right, so they're going to Evo. Too bad I didn't have that jam. Oh, I did have that Jamming Tower down. They moved it. All right, so they're going to get a Frogadier and a Combuskin. But we are going to go... Okay, so we're going to put that down. We're going to put Jamming Tower back down. We're going to play the war here. And we're going to retreat, come up with Uxie, and unfortunately, let's do this. let's get rid of an energy. Go get Dusclops. Put Dusclops down. Not use it yet. And painful memories. Here we go. We're starting it. We just did 120 damage. And these are damage counters. So that's awesome. So nothing can block it. Oh, that's not true. Jirachi can. Right? Jirachi can. But I don't think anybody plays that card anymore. Or ever did. Nothing. We definitely don't Iono. We definitely don't Buddy-Buddy. Here's what we do, though. I don't Dusclops. No way. Switch. I have to... Yeah, we're just going to painful memories. We're just going to add... There's another 240. This damage is going to add up. Okay. Now, they found an Ultra Ball. And they had Archaludon. Huh. They're going to get Greninja. Okay. But if they hit for 170... They did not. Alright, so let's Ultra Ball this and this. And let's go get a Dusknoir for the... And the question is, do I want to knock anything out? Not with 130, because 130 I can do some damage. So let's painful memories. There we go. That is now we just did 360 damage with Uxie. And they just pass. Yeah, they got nothing. We're just going to keep doing it. We are not 100% not going to Iono. We're actually taking a knockout here on the Froakie. Bye-bye. And they totally have bricked. There's Dusknoir. What do we got? I mean, we've got knockouts everywhere as long as I can find my Rockruff, my Lycanrocs. Actually, no, we don't. There's an Iono. And the reason we need our energies in the discard. We don't have any. All right, there's a Spike. Blaziken. All right, so Tenacity can get me my one stadium. Yeah, I can get the one stadium, but as long as Jamming Tower's down, we're going to put Spike onto Uxie, so if they do attack, and there's a Dusclops. Oh, we're looking good here. I don't know. Can I end the an energy? I just put down an energy. I don't need another stadium yet. We're just going to keep it up. And the reason is I don't have Spike Energy in the discard yet. Not a one. Right? I need Uxie to get knocked out. We have a great setup though. Spread and damage. Obviously I can knock out anything. They're going to counter catch her. That's fine. Yeah, I could just attach retreat. And here's the funny thing. I can attach the Spike Energy and retreat it back. That is the cool thing. Watch this. Yeah, Iono, no, we are going to go sit there. We're going to go get the Spike. We'll get the Neutralization Zone. We will put the Spike on. Retreat. And then, let's see. Well, painful memories. And I'll do one more after this, right? Because if I do one more, then all this stuff got to come up. They're going to Iono, so they're going to get the Neutralization Zone out. But here, now at this point, I need 5 prizes, right? Where's my Lycanroc? Okay, so I need 5 prizes. Let's... I don't want to do it yet, and the reason is because I want to try to find an Iono. Okay, so there it is. There's another prize. I need 4 prizes. So there's another Spike, so that's going to help. Greninja's going to take some damage. I am going to get knocked out. Froakie. So what do I need? 170, 150. This does 130, of course. Shinobi Blade. Honestly, I should just come up with Uxie again. Or do I boss? What's the 2 retreat here? Okay, so now it needs 150. Okay, I got this. We're going to take out your Greninja. We're going to get Uxie. Boom. I'm sure I have one. I only need one. We'll leave the other one in there. We're going to go get an energy. Put the energy here. We're going to Curse Blast the Greninja EX. They can take a prize card. Boom. And now I come up with the Uxie. We're going to... Are we close on anything else? Oh, yeah. We're going to win the game. Right here. Boom. 50. And now we did this without Lycanroc at all. They're going to take another prize, and we're going to Painful Memories. Boom. Taking the last 4 prizes, hitting us out. Wow. That, we didn't even get to use Lycanroc. We did prize one, though. Maybe that's why we couldn't find it. Was it hard to find? It was. But that was awesome. All right, I'm going first. This is going to be 2 to die. So Feraligatr. We're going to put that down there. Because we want it to get knocked out, kind of. All right, so we'll get the Rockruff. We'll get Uxie. We got Lycanroc. We've got, let's put Jamming Tower. And hit end turn. All right, so we can retreat. Come up with Uxie if... Oh, see, we have Lycanroc, but we would need... I can't attach twice during a turn. So I can attach the Spike and blow myself up if I had it. But we'll see. I got a Nest Ball. I don't have anything. That's the problem. They've got Badoo. Funny thing is, Badoo's going to knock itself out if they try it twice in a row. Because I'm going to put the other Spike on. And let's see. Yeah, they're going to Crispin the 1 energy there. They're going to Badoo lock me. But then I'm going to end up knocking out Badoo with the double Spike. Not this turn, next turn. Which is okay. Yep, Spike. Boom. And then I'm going to do the Spike in... Get the double Spike going. And... Do we put the Dusclops? Why not? End turn. Okay. So... Badoo's going to knock itself out. Then the Dusclops. Oh, do they have it? Of course they have it. But it's still going to knock itself out. Okay. So, yeah, you can Adrena Brain to it. It'd be funny if you put it on Dusclops because I'm going to blow. I'm going to use Curse Blast anyway. Now the Uxie, I really need an energy. Yeah, they just realized you can item lock me. They're going to, but you're going to get knocked out. I think they just realized that's what took so long. Yeah, Spiky Energy. All right, come on, give me something good. Switch is no good. I already have one of those. I don't want to put damage. Oh, wow. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to put damage. We're going to Curse Blast onto here. And the only reason is because I have Uxie to put the damage down. The Spike Energy goes in. And now it's a contest of Monkey Dory versus Uxie. And do I just go... since I have it and the 2 are in there, and that's the most you can accelerate anyway, I'm going to do it. Spike Clad, yes. So I do get the 2. And now we are going to... Do I boss? Nah, they probably have another energy. All right, so we take out that. We get another prize card. Oh, which is the energy. It would have been great if it was a Spike Energy. But it is the other type of energy. All right, so now I boss Monkey Dory, right? I switch, attach, boss Monkey Dory, get that thing out of here. Oh, unless it puts the damage from itself somewhere else. That could also, I gotta let it have damage. That's the problem. All right, so there they go. If they don't take the damage off Monkey Dory, because Monkey Dory is more important right now. It's more of a pain in the butt. Let's see where they take the damage off. Do they take it off Relicanth? And they have not Adrena Brained yet. I know they're going to Badoo. They're going to put it on Uxie to knock... Okay, here it comes. What are you going to do? I've got a boss in hand ready to go. Ah, they took it off there. Okay. But here's the thing. I just want to knock this thing out. So we're going to retreat. I am going to boss, take a knockout here, 120, and now they have, if they hit me with Badoo gets knocked out again. And there's a neutralization zone, which is not going to help in this matchup at all. Jamming Tower, I think, would help more, but I guess we'll see. Okay, so we're not going to get Badoo locked, which is funny. There's no damage for them to pop over. They're going to do during your next turn, the defending point can't retreat. That's okay. Counter catcher. I do have a switch, but then they're just going to throw damage back and take out Uxie. So we Nest Ball. Duskull. Boom. Do I waste the switch? I don't think so. Because they're just going to chuck the damage back. Alright, so we're going to leave it there. I'm going to choose not to attack. Because I don't want to put damage over there. Now, they can retreat and item lock me now. Which, honestly, they should do. Because, oh, I should have gotten a Dusclops already. What's this one do? It is 30. Switch it with one of your benched. So they can take the knockout. Reverse. Yeah, there's the knockout. Now the question is, do I absolutely 100% put Fez down? Let's do it. I mean, I'm ahead on prizes. This Spike Energy just saved me from being item locked. Okay. The good thing is now I actually get to knock this out, the Badoo. That is fantastic. I actually get to knock the Badoo out. All right. Here we go. Boom. I'm gonna keep the switches because they do want to. All right, we're gonna flip the script. Uxie, Iono, research. All right, I don't need this or this, the Uxie anymore. Kind of want to get. Okay, here we go. Ooh, this is scary. Do I Iono or research? I think I just take the knockout. 40. Leaves no damage. Yeah, I take the knockout. It leaves no damage for Monkey Dory. I only need 2 cards. This, if I didn't have the switches, I would... Oh! Come up with Roaring Moon! Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to switch Dusclops into the active. Okay? Switch it with one of your bench. 70. Spike. Dusclops knocks it out. Here we go. Dusknoir. Let's put Dusknoir. Why not? Let's... Iono or research? You know what? Let's just research. I got Boss. I got Jamming Tower. I've got Uxie. Well, I just need 2. So let's go do this here. Boom. Because now they can't send the damage back. And 1 prize card. What is it? It's a Rockruff. Get all this out. Get Uxie down. And now hit this thing for 40. Cool. And then now I can boss anything. I only need 1 card. I only absolutely need 1 card. So I think it should be good. Because that Spike Energy, remember, it's going to add 40 damage to whatever attacks. And there it is. Yes! Mimikyu. All right, we don't care about Mimikyu, do we? No. All right, what do we have? I can actually get Duskull out of there by using my Turo to drop damage counters. They're gonna Iono. You can't. I guess, do they play Carmine? Artisan. All right, that's gonna help me too. Let's see what they're gonna get. It is a Totodile. What in the world? Am I like in the Feraligatr? What's that called thing? Feraligatr poo level. All right, let's go get Rockruff. Boom. We can now go get a League. I was thinking League. League was the word I was thinking of. All right, Uxie, another Rockruff. We can put that down on Uxie. In order to get there, we'll take Duskull out, put Uxie up, put Duskull back, and now painful memories on the two of these guys. I literally have energy in my hand. That's it. That's all I got. And yeah, we got basically nothing. I don't want to see that dark energy. We know they have an Iono. Now would be a good time to use it. Now they're going to try to Badoo me. They decided not to use the Iono. They're going to go with Hyper Aroma. You only have the one. I don't know if that's a... they got Rescue Board, which unfortunately I could not find one of the 3 Jamming Towers I have. Why not? So they're going to Badoo lock me. That's okay. Itchy Pollen. Alright, I really need... Boss. No, we need Artisan. I got to thin my deck here. We'll put a Duskull down. Do I want to boss anything? No, because everything gets damaged. All right, so we will... Oh, you know what we will do? We'll put an energy there, because worst case scenario, I hit for 40 with no spike. Best case scenario here is they don't... Oh, they're going to Iono now, which really wouldn't make sense, actually. Since... Crispin makes sense. They got it. Because now they're going to get energy on Monkey Dory. They can Artisan for Relicanth. Yeah, they're going to Crispin, so damage is going to fly here. There's an energy. Which means I know they have another energy, so bossing up something is just going to let them, unless it's got 2 retreat. They're going to Adrenal Brain. Alright, where's all my Ionos and my researches? And what are they going to do? They're going to keep me there, knock me out? What are they going to do? What do I have in here? Absolutely nothing. 30 knocks me out. They get to switch to Mimikyu, which doesn't do anything. We will just come up here, and we're just going to dig up. We're going to go through our cards. Iono. All right, so let's Artisan for the Uxie, because now I can actually do this, and I can retreat, and let's get Jamming Tower. Let me find a Jamming Tower. Got it. So, Jamming Tower, retreat, come on up. That's going to go, that's going to go. They are going to do, so do I give them another card now? I don't think I do. I think I wait. So we'll Painful Memories. We're going to take a knockout there. The Jamming Tower is stopping them from retreating. Oh, there's a Dusknoir, so I can hit Monkey Dory in one shot, or their Feraligatr attacker. I think that would be better. Yeah, I think that would be better. And of course they find their Artisan. Golly. All right, how many Spike Energy are in here? Absolutely none. So I can Artisan for another Uxie, and then oh man. All right, so there's 30. They're trying to get rid of the Duskull. 160, because now it's 150, which is 130. We're gonna come up here. I don't know if we can keep going. So there's Dusknoir, Artisan for Uxie, because I can knock out this Feraligatr. Boom. I just need an energy of some sort. Some way to get an energy. I got it. I don't have to, but I'm going to. Curse Blast here. That's 130. And now I'm going to knock it out right here. I don't need another Rockruff. What I need is... Okay, boom. Taking more damage. Everybody's taking damage here. It's 4-3. I think, do I Iono or do I research? Let's see. What do we got? We've got one energy in there. I guess if I find an energy, I research, right? But I kind of want to Iono them down to like no cards because they don't have draw. This is all right. They're going to knock me out here with the 70. And then I think I Artisan for another Uxie. Oh no. Oh no, because now they just taken 2 prize cards because I was not able to get that. Okay, I can Artisan for another Uxie. Oh, and then, okay. Let's see how we're going to do this because I need 4 cards. Of course, there's a Spiky Energy. Artisan. It's not going to matter. Well, I have to just keep using Lycanrocs. How many Spike Energy are in there? Just the 1. I don't have a choice. I do not have a choice. Okay, here we go. I have to do this. I have to find a Lycanroc, which I did. Boom. Yes. Got the 2 Spike. Got this Spike. And now we can go get Fezandipiti, because this is the only time we're going to use it. It doesn't even matter. Night Stretcher for what? Nothing helps anymore, because... Alright, let's do it. Let's see if we can survive. 120. I don't think I can. Well, here's what I could do. I could retreat and then Iono. They're not able to get me right now. Let's say they confuse me. I can Iono. Is this the... And this is the Totodile. Whew. I can Iono down to 1. I can get one of my other Lycanrocs. Iono down to 1. And then just keep taking knockouts. Adrenabrain. Yeah, I think that's what I do. But that's gonna... Now, if they don't confuse me, I want to knock this thing out. Because I could get there. Oh, they're gonna... No! No way! Come on, no! They're gonna start sending all the damage back, and they can win it next turn. Lana's aid, because of all the damage I've done, they're gonna be able to... well, no, I'm gonna knock this... Oh, I can't knock it out. I cannot knock it out. I can Night Stretcher this thing to Lycanroc. Make it... Oh, I was supposed to retreat. Doesn't really matter anyway. Spike Clad, yes. Sure, there's nothing in there. Doesn't really matter. Iono to 1. I don't think it's going to matter. Jamming Tower, sure. And I'm only hitting for 10? That's funny. Yeah, they chucked the damage off of Monkey Dory. Well, Feraligatr got its revenge. Torrential Heart to do the damage to Adrenabrain. That was pretty slick. Get the damage on there. Adrenabrain, take the 1 card, and that's the end. All right, good game. I got the first one. This Feraligatr got the second one. I am not going to try to find a third one because it's a weird matchup to play when I'm giving up cards and they only have 1 prizers out there. I kind of needed that Iono earlier. All right, so apparently I was on the Feraligatr League level. I ran into 2 of them, which is pretty funny, but that probably has to do with the ladder just resetting yesterday or the day before, so you never know what you're going to run into. One of the cards I'd like to add in this one is going to be a counter catcher, because we're kind of playing from behind using the Dusclops Dusknoirs in there. Besides that, I think it works pretty well. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.